Hey, what is House of Representative Bill 1340 and why should you care if you're a homeowner? In the state of California, which was where I'm at in the Orange County area, there's been a lot of equity. Home prices have gone up. That's no secret. So the problem is that there's many homeowners that have a lot of equity in it, and the current exclusions of 250,000 if you're single, 500,000 if you're a married couple. That's what's excluded from that calculation of what the capital gains would be. So here's the problem. We've been short on inventory for quite some time, starting to have a little bit more right now, but other factors. But the problem is that people have been sitting on their equity because they would have to write a big check, including myself, to get out from underneath that home. And so there's lots of reasons why people are not selling. This is one of them, and that's produced a stalemate. Normally people as they get older, they want to downsize or something like that. But in this case, they would have to write a big check to get out of that. For example, many of the homes in California have gone up and where people are sitting on, let's say, $1 million worth of equity. And with that, with the purchase price that they had made, plus the improvements and all of that, how the calculation comes about is that they end up with 500,000, 700,000 of capital gain potential. So when they do their tax bracket, suddenly they realize they're going to have to write $200,000-$300,000 check to the U.S. government for the capital gains on that, depending on their tax bracket. And so the problem with that is that people are like, I'm just going to sit. And so I'm going to let my kids inherit the property, and so I'm not going to sell that property. So that's a problem because we need inventory of houses where we have young couples that now have growing families. They now want to get up into a bigger house, but there's less and less of those available. So what this bill does, though, HR 1340, is that because of inflation, they're trying to adjust it. Now, the original one was done in 1997, and it's never been adjusted since then. So that's a long time, a lot of equity that's built. So the new bill is proposing those exclusion limits to be raised up. So instead of 250 and 500,000, this bill would be 500,000 if you're single and $1 million if you are married. And so that makes that capital gains hit a lot less when you're paying less money on that. So this is a benefit. And so you need to call your congressman. And in Orange County, for us currently, that's David Min. So get out there and call your congressman to support this bill, because we need this bill to unlock some of that inventory. And for people that, it's not their fault they live in California and they have all this equity that is built up. And so they want to be able to have that excluded. And to be able to unlock that inventory and move where the kids are, or move to downsize because it's no longer feasible for them to go up and down the stairs. But they're staying put because they don't want to pay that capital gain. So get out there, check out not AB 1340, HR 1340. That's the House of Representatives Bill 1340. Call your congressman, have them support that today.